We live? Yay. Hello people. If you're watching the live stream, welcome. I haven't uploaded videos in I don't know, almost 2 weeks now because well, I've been quite busy with exams and tests um and I just didn't really want to upload anything that didn't had much effort put into it. So yeah, thank you guys for understanding. Hello, Mr. Afton. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So today, what I want to do on the stream is I just want to talk about theories in general, like any type of FNAF theories. But I want to focus on some theories more. For example, William Afton's return and Mike Bro and Mike Victim. Just this whole thing. Okay, so Mike Victim and Mike Bro. So people used to use the survival logbook as evidence to back up Mike Victim, saying that since Cassidy keeps writing down in that fainted text, the party was for you. Was your favorite childhood toy plastic purple telephone? Hello, Luigi Bros, and things like that in general. But what we find out is that Cassidy isn't actually just talking to Michael. Actually, Cassidy's not even talking to Michael. Hello, Michael Afton / Garcher / Crying Child. Cassidy is talking to a second spirit who is most probably the bite victim. Hello, Dinah Asa. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't know what I just said there, but yeah, Cassidy's actually talking to a second spirit. Who is most probably the crying child, based on those little secrets and kind of hints we see in the book, in the survival logbook. The spirit Cassidy says the party was for you, and bite victim says it was for me, but it's not in the same font as Cassidy. It's not in the same ghostly font. It's kind of just normal printing, but it's still one of those hints to it being the bite victim. So that kind of means that the survival logbook doesn't really support Mike Victim that much. But it can't. There are some things that do support Mike Bro in the survival logbook. In fact, the fact that on the page that says that has the spirit / Cassidy saying, "Do you miss him?" There is a picture of a crying Foxy, and we know that the older brother wore a Foxy mask, which kind of could link to him showing his emotions that his brother is gone. And also in FNAF 1, the fact that Golden Fred based on the character of the Stitch Wraith and the personality of the kids who possess the Stitch Wraith, we kind of figured out that, MatPats kind of figured out that the two souls possess the Stitch Wraith, one being Cassidy and the other one being the bite victim. Now, this is also backed up by FNAF 1, because in FNAF 1, we have whenever Golden Freddy is about to come, he always says, "It's me." And I've always had this question: why does he say "it's me"? What kind of significance does Golden Freddy have? What kind of connection does Golden Freddy have to Michael Afton? Now, when Golden Freddy says "it's me," I think it's the bite victim / the crying child or the younger brother just reminding Michael that it's me, it's your brother, I'm the one you killed, etc. And Step Closer obviously also backs up Mike Bro. I'm not gonna get into details now, but let me just give you guys a few examples. For example, the what do you call it? The fact that Pete is an older brother. He tries to scare Chuck with Foxy, and that his arm starts turning purple. It kind of links to him being a representation of older brother, and him also being a representation of Michael. And when he dies, he should be dead, but he isn't. So, Mike Victim, in my opinion, what I think, I don't want any of you guys to be upset or mad at what I'm saying. This is just what I think based on the evidence that I've seen. Mike Victim is not so much of a strong theory anymore. Back in the maybe a while back, before all of this evidence, when Mike Bro was here, for example, not the survival lookbook, Step Closer, Maybe it was slightly stronger, but even then, it wasn't that strong. Um, I've never really believed in Mike Victim. It's a gradually dying theory in my opinion, and it just doesn't have as strong evidence as Mike Bro. Honestly, Mike Victim is very unlikely. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Afton. I definitely agree with that because it just doesn't make sense based on the evidence we've seen from we've seen to back up Mike Bro. It's very unlikely that Mike Victim is going to be true. Yeah. So, how's everyone's day been? So, let me talk about another theory, which is one I made a while back. I've made, I think, 3 videos on at this point. It may seem like I'm stretching it quite a bit, but the thing is, I keep finding new evidence to support it, to support the theory and um, to just further prove it. It's the fact that William Afton could potentially return in Security Breach or in a future game or just in maybe in the lore, not shown in the games, but he could return in the lore somehow. But I have a strong feeling that he's going to return in Security Breach. We'll just have to wait and find out when it's released. So what I thought was that since William Afton's most popular line and most famous line is "I always come back," it kind of links us to think that maybe William Afton does always come back. Maybe FNAF 6 wasn't his fate. Maybe it wasn't his end. Um, so, well, we know that he always had an addiction to being immortal, and he used remnants to kind of prolong his life, for some crazy reason. But the reason isn't important. What's important is that he wanted to prolong his life, and we know that after he supposedly dies in FNAF 6, another kind of incarnation of him is in Five Nights at Freddy's Virtual Reality, Help Wanted, slash Glitch Trap, or Spring Bonnie Man, which is his official name. So Glitch Trap is kind of a virtual embodiment of William Afton, and I think somehow Vanny is going to put or take out William from the virtual reality game and either put him in an endoskeleton or, based on what I read in The Flesh, which is this book about Fetus Trap, maybe William Afton could kind of somehow put himself inside of Vanny, and Vanny could give birth to a kind of fetus trap thing, or Vanny could just bring William back in a normal way, and then William could kill her afterwards. Sorry. Yeah. So there is a very, very high possibility that William will return in some shape or form, but we need to wait and find out. I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm personally really excited for the game and the lore in general and what it can tell us. So, what theories do you guys have? What do you want me to talk about? Just let me know in the chat. I'm just watching and reading it. Oh, and just one more thing. We are 2 subscribers away from 500. Last time I checked, we're 2 subscribers away from 500, and I haven't said this on YouTube. I've only said this in Discord. Please join my Discord server. Link in the about section of my channel. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a Discord call with you guys and just talk about stuff. Not talking about anything specific in general, just talking, chatting, and yeah, it's probably going to be quite chaotic, but I've promised you guys, and I have to do it. Hello, Caliph Penko. Did I pronounce that correctly? I hope I did. Yeah, that is how it's going to be. 500 subscribers and Discord call with you guys. So make sure you guys join the server, and yeah, it will be epic. So if you guys have any theories you want me to talk about, please just type them up in the chat and I will talk about them. Oh, another thing that In the Flesh confirmed even further, even though Scott has said this out of his own mouth, well, not out of his own mouth, but on his own account, he said it himself, is that William is Springtrap. Now, for some strange reason, people still think that Michael is Springtrap, even though he's not. And it's been proven by Scott himself that William is Springtrap. So, the thing that further confirms William is Springtrap in the Flesh is that Springtrap's character and kind of personality in the game in the VR game was inspired by serial killers, and we know that Michael is not a serial killer at all, as in he does not kill, he's not evil, he doesn't do any of those things that William does. But William is a serial killer. He kills people, which even further confirms, even though it's already been confirmed, that William Afton is Springtrap. Yeah. Still it's really frustrating that people still think that Michael is Springtrap, even though it's been confirmed multiple times by multiple people using a variety of different pieces of evidence that William is Springtrap. Yeah. I'm actually thinking of... True, because why would Michael kill security guards if he was Springtrap? Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Luigi Bros. That's another point. In FNAF 3, why would what's it called? Why would Michael try and kill the security guards if he's a good person? That's the thing. Mike is not Springtrap. They also have different deaths. Exactly. Michael died in FNAF 6, but some people say that there's a possibility Michael could return, but I highly doubt it. And Mr. Afton says there are people who think that the security breach guard is Elizabeth. But that doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me at all either. There's just zero evidence to back it up. I mean, Elizabeth died. She's dead. She's gone. She got babied by Circus Baby. She got clawed in with Circus Baby Scoopo. She got killed. She got crushed inside of Circus Baby, and she's gone. I mean, she's dead. She's not coming back. She's never coming back. And in the end of FNAF 6, she went to heaven. What some people say is that maybe Michael brought back what's it called? Michael brought back Elizabeth and said by rebuilding her as a robot and now and using her body. But even if her soul is trapped inside of Scrap Baby, Michael rebuilt her. Yeah, I find that very, very unlikely. First of all, Michael doesn't know anything about robotics. Michael can't rebuild anything. And second of all, it's not the body that's required to rebuild someone. Okay, it's the soul is also required, because the soul is where the person's personality is kept. The person's whole consciousness is kept. And people are saying, oh, Michael is a robot because he's the crying child. Well, no, Microbot is 100% wrong. Because robots can't rot. But then people are going to say, oh, Charlie can eat and bleed. Charlie can eat. Fine, the food is stored inside of the robot in a food compartment. Charlie can bleed. Again, that's fine. Under the synthetic skin, there could be a layer of blood which comes out after ripped. But robots cannot rot because it's synthetic skin. Charlie had synthetic rubber skin. But if a robot were to rot, they just can't rot because they are not, they don't have real skin, it's synthetic. You need real skin to be able to rot. Which further debunks Micro and, not Micro, I mean Mike Bot, sorry. Which further debunks Mike Bot and Elizabeth Bot, which is a not good theory at all. So, why does Mike Trap exist? I don't know. I just don't know. I think it originated from Andy Matronic's timeline video. Now, I'm not hating on her or anything. This was many years ago. That was when Mike Trap was kind of at its peak-ish. I mean, Mike Trap's had two peaks. Yeah, I think the rise of Mic Trap was mostly from Andy Metronic's timeline video, which was proven to be wrong uh, by FNAF 6. Because Springtrap and Scraptrap are the same people. Different suits, same people. Both William. Yeah. Oh, and if you guys have noticed, I'm not uploading multiple times a week anymore because uh, I'm really busy these days. Okay, I need to do homework and things, which stops me from being able to upload every day. So I can only upload on the weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday. Mostly Saturday, sometimes Sunday. But last week I didn't manage to do anything because I was revising for a test. And these tests are really important these days because we haven't had school for like 6 months because of lockdown here in the UK, and I think it's the same in the US as well. I'm not sure about other countries, but I know that in the UK and US, there was lockdown for 6 months, and all these tests kind of dedicate what kind of teaching groups we're in, if we're in the higher set of students and stuff. Anyway, let's not talk about school. This is home, happy times, not school torture. Another thing I used to believe, which is kind of stupid now, is that Orange Guy is William's dad. That's what I used to believe, but I mean, after watching some theory videos and kind of just paying it more attention to the games, it's kind of obvious to me now that Orange Guy is William and it's not William's dad. Uh, I don't know why I used to believe that. I think I made a video on it once, but have any theories on FNAF 7? Well, I think that's Ultimate Custom Night. And hello, Frosty. You're in school right now. Yeah, school is torture. Have any theories on FNAF 7? I take that's Ultimate Custom Night. Well, kind of, because well, we know that Ultimate Custom Night is William's hell, which is created by Cassidy, to kind of torture him and teach him a lesson for what he's done. But there's also another theory that says that William Afton is actually still alive in Ultimate Custom Night, because in the book Man in Room 1280, there's a man in a hospital who's dead. If you look at him at first, he's dead, but he's actually alive. Hello, Grumpy Goro. Nice to see you here. He's actually alive. He's being kept alive somehow. And the hospital people said that he is the literal incarnation of evilness and all evil. And the hospital people had even tried to kill him in many ways, but he just wouldn't die, which kind of could mean that William Afton's alive in Ultimate Custom Night, but is being kept alive by Cassidy to torture him for all eternity. Or just torture him and then eventually make him go to hell, because I mean it is a possible theory that William's alive in FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, but also in FNAF 6 we remember that Henry said the darkest pit of hell has opened for one of you, so don't keep the devil waiting, old friend, which kind of goes against that theory, but it does make sense. It does make sense. I think William is Glitch Trapper, but wonder how William came out of hell. Well, I don't exactly think William did come out of hell. Well, it's either that William somehow did come out of hell and then transferred his spirit into Glitch Trap, or that kind of, as William was dying in the FNAF 6 fire, part of his soul just got just stayed in one of the Springtrap microchips and then later got scanned into the game. Hello, Lego FJ1. Well, I do think that the man is William, but I don't think he's the same William from the games because he's a burnt-up human body, not organs and bones. Also, he has 2 arms, so yeah. Yeah, he does have 2 arms. It's either that he is it's either that he's kind of another version of William from maybe an alternate universe, or William did survive, but it's kind of not an exact thing parallel. Maybe it's a representation. Speaking of arms, what happened to Scrabtrap's arm? I don't know. Maybe in the fire, debris fell on it or something. I have a theory about Orange Guy. It can be Henry because when Charlie wanted to go to Freddy's, he said not to because it can be dangerous there. So she escaped the house and died. Well, could be, but the car that Orange Guy drives is very, very similar to William's car. But if William has a cult for him, do you think Vanny put herself in a suit to copy him? Yeah, I think William is somehow controlling Glitchtrap. No, I mean William is somehow controlling Vanny, and just making Vanny do exactly what he did. Hello, Angel 1985 YTGR. How's it going? Something very disgusting happened yesterday. My cat was just outside in the garden, and I saw him eating a dead squirrel, which was disgusting, but anyway. If William is Glitchtrap, William must have found a way out of hell. Yeah, it's either that, or maybe as he was dying in the FNAF 6 fire, part of his soul just remained on the endoskeleton. Or he came out of hell somehow. But I highly doubt that would happen. What do you think Shadow Freddy is? Good question. Well, in my Discord server, we actually had a discussion about this. I think someone called the Yankee Explains said that Shadow Freddy, it could kind of be Golden Freddy, but Golden Freddy's kind of making another sort of figure. But I personally think that Shadow Freddy is Agony and Dark Remnant, because when you want to summon the Shadow, I think when you want to summon Shadow Bonnie in FNAF AR, you need to use Shadow Remnant. Guys, just, if it's okay, I need to go. I'll be back in a few seconds. My cat's just meowing at the door. He wants to come in. And I am back, guys. So, okay. My cats once killed a rat the size of them. Wow. Your cats must be brave. Shadow Freddy might be the crying child. Well, I highly doubt it. I think that Shadow Freddy is Bite Victim's agony. Could be, actually. Could be his agony, because we know that the shadows are made out of shadow remnant, as kind of seen in FNAF AR, and Shadow Remnant's kind of a bit dark and evilish. So it could be the agony. Crying Child just might be Shadow Freddy. Again, I don't think that's going to be the case, because Golden Duo seems like a very, very strong theory, because you have Crying Child and Cassidy both possessing Golden Freddy, which, as I said in the beginning of the stream, has lots of proof. Okay, what else should we talk about? What other theories are there? Even with a nuke, he will survive because he always comes back. Yeah, imagine William. Imagine William Afton was real. No, you know what? Imagine if William Afton was the prime minister or the president of a country. Imagine what would happen then. I would personally move to Mars because I don't want to be in a country where the freaking William Afton is the leader. Everything is possible in FNAF, but you might be correct. Thanks, yeah. That FNAF is really strange because there are lots of possible things that are possible in FNAF. Frosty says, "Do you think Vanny wants something, so she killed the kids' friends in the trailer to make them like her and William, and that kid just happens to escape?" Honestly, I'm not sure. Could be. I'm genuinely not sure. Hello, Yankee explains. How's it going? Shadow Freddy is probably the same character as Golden Freddy to be a specific a projection by him. Could be. Could be a projection. But I personally think that Shadow Freddy is made of Shadow Remnant or Dark Remnant. I'm not sure which one it's called, but one of them. Speaking of theories, what do you think about Pope Francis being Golden Freddy? I think Pope Francis could actually be Golden Freddy. I mean, forget Golden Duo, forget Will Trap, forget all those other theories. Pope Francis is Golden Freddy, confirmed by Grumpy Goro. Okay. Springtrap and So Think. Yes, I love that line from one of Springlock Gamer's videos. You know, that was a legendary guy. Sonic videos, games, news, and more, or something. I have a mini theory that I forgot how to speak English. I have a mini theory that Vanny murdered Gregory's friends and they're possessing the Glamrocks. I think that's also a possibility because the Glamrocks are kind of protecting the kids. It's either that the Glamrocks are possessed by the kids who are protecting Gregory, or that the Glamrocks are just programmed to protect children because of what's happened before in the history of Fazbear Entertainment. I'm sorry, I will be back with just one more second and I'll be back. And I am back. Alright, let's see the rest of the comments. The Afton family is based off Scott's family, right? I'm not sure. I don't think that it's based off them because, I mean, Scott isn't a killer. Might be Springtrap or Scraptrap. Hello, Cold Noah Whitey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So, we were talking about... Oh yeah, the Glamrock animatronics. So, yeah, it's either that they're programmed to protect children based on the history of Fazbear Entertainment and just what's happened in there all the time, or it's or they're possessed by the souls of the children and are just protecting the Gregory. Who the freak, yo, blackout, yo, I me. Ah yes, another one of the best lines from any YouTube video I have ever seen. The guy didn't even make any sense. Springtrap is Scott? We'll never know. Could be. In one of my videos I just removed it because the person's name was shown and I didn't really want the person to be attacked or something. She started spamming random things that didn't even make the slightest amount of sense, and then in the end she just completely lost it and started commenting things like "Sadbrup" or something. Yeah, I had no idea what that meant. If you guys have seen that video, you'll remember it. Hello, Hybrid Doggo, how's it going? Welcome to the Wives Dweem. What about FNAF VR? Still unanswered questions. Yeah, there are some unanswered things in FNAF VR, but we'll just have to wait and see. Springtrap gender is a boy and a girl, yes. Obviously, Springtrap is a boy and a girl. Look at Scraptrap unsuited. I don't really want to see that. I believe the crying child's remnant was placed into Mike and their memories are merging, which is why he doesn't remember his name and why he sees the nightmares. Well, what I think is, it's confusing. Honestly, I can't give a personal opinion on that yet. I need to think about it. Mikkel Afton is Spring Trap Bopel and William Scraptra. Dumb kids in 2020. Yes, that is exactly what they say. Oh, it was so fun when I went undercover on YouTube as a mic trapper and Discord. The Discord part was the best. It couldn't have gotten any better. But it was so fun when I made that account called the Mic Trap Best on Discord. And I went and I pranked everyone. Everybody thought I was an actual mic trapper, apart from a few people who thought I was a troll. But it was probably some of the most fun I've had in my life. Yeah, it was hilarious. And I'm glad everyone enjoyed that prank as well, because I enjoyed it. It was very, very good. Very fun. You really made me lose it. Yeah, I remember you said that you were laughing really hard. I've came back from high school. Nice. I need to quickly go again for a few seconds. I know I keep saying this and I keep going and coming back, but I'll be back in less than 30 seconds. I guarantee I'll be back in less than 30 seconds. Maybe a tiny bit more, but I'll be back soon. I have returned, people. I have arisen from the underworld again. So, let's talk about some more theories and just FNAF things in general. I think the new FNAF Fazbear Frights book was announced today, and and the cover looks like Baroness von Bonbon from Cuphead, but kind of melted and more human looking. Foxy Bro is A, Michael, B, Phone Guy, C, an animatronic. Michael, definitely Michael. Foxy Bro is 100% Michael. He always comes back. Yes, I do. Scraptrap doesn't look like Springtrap, but they have some similarities. But what happened is, after the FNAF 3 fire, well, obviously his Springtrap suit was completely burnt. It was demolished. So what William had to do, I mean, he didn't really want to go around in the public looking like a freaking corpse, a walking corpse. So he just covered himself back up with animatronic suit parts, because, I mean, I think at that point he just knew that there's no escaping from this. I'm trapped in here forever. I need to make the best of it. I need to make the best of being spring locked inside of a freaking bunny suit. And so he found some old spring bunny suits and just put them on. But we know that William Afton is both Spring and Scraptrap, and most probably Glitchtrap. I'm 100% certain that it's Glitchtrap, but some people think it's not Glitchtrap. But Crying Child is Michael, Shadow Freddy, Golden Freddy with Cassidy, or none. Crying Child is not Michael in my personal opinion. He's not Shadow Freddy, he is Golden Freddy with Cassidy. Hello, Taki Raki. Crying Child, you think, is Michael. I said this at the beginning of the stream. I think I'll just say it one more time. So, basically, the Mike victim's main piece of main supporting, the main piece of evidence that supports Mike victim is the survival logbook, and basically it's because Cassidy is just talking in a sort of faded text in the survival logbook, and people automatically assumed that he's talking to Michael, who is the what do you call it? He's talking to Michael and people automatically assumed that Michael is the crying child because of what Cassidy was supposedly saying to Michael. Hello, Michael, Emily Afton, how's it going? But it's kind of been hinted at that the Cassidy isn't actually talking to Michael Afton, and he's talking to a second spirit / the bite victim based on what we see and those secret replies. And the main the main pieces of evidence to support Mike Bro is the survival logbook, some bits of it, and FNAF Step Closer, because in the survival logbook, we when the spirit says, "Do you miss him?" there's a picture of a crying Foxy, and we know that older brother would wear a Foxy mask, which kind of could mean that Michael is showing his emotions. And Step Closer, obviously, because Pete is an older brother, he tried to scare his younger brother / Chuck with Foxy. And then his arm later becomes purple, and he should be dead, but he's not, which links to Michael being the older brother. Then again, why would the book be to Michael, but then not have anything to do with Michael? Just because it's got to do with Michael Afton doesn't mean just because it belongs to Michael doesn't mean it's actually going to be all about Michael. And Step Closer also proves Mike victim. No, it doesn't. Cassidy writes on the grave Michael Drew. Bite of 87 or Bite of 83. Fredbear is the Bite of 83, and Mangle or Withered Foxy is the Bite of 87. Well, I mean, Step Closer does not prove Mike victim at all. I mean, at all. And don't forget how scared Pete gets in the book. Yeah, because Foxy curse. There was a kind of Foxy curse on him. That's the only reason he gets scared. And anyway, Chuck also got slightly scared at the beginning of the book as well. He was nervous when he was getting scared by Foxy. Imagine if Jack Kennedy was canon. If he played as Day Shift Freddy's old sport. Aubergine Man is cool. I like Aubergine Man. Bruh, if you're saying he's scared of the animatronics, that is a trash excuse. I'm going to stay out of the arguments, because yeah. Guys, is the stream good? Is there any lag? Is it going well? Cool. I think FNAF 7 is a free roam game or a VR game. Oh, you mean FNAF 9? Because FNAF Security Breach is going to be FNAF 9. Yeah, I think it's going to be a free roam game too. Nice. I got 500 subs now. I got 500 subs. I actually got it. Yes. I'm on 500 subs. Woo. Thank you, Mr. Afton, for telling me that. Wow. So that means I need to do a Discord call with you guys. I'll make a video explaining what's gonna go on, and the arrangements and the different times for it, and just based on the different time zones, I'll try and find a suitable time for everyone around the world to be on the call. The stream is big good. Thank you, Takiraki. Congratulations, it's a celebration. PewDiePie reference. I love PewDiePie. Some of the things PewDiePie did were a bit stupid. I mean, some things he said in the past, but let's not talk about the past. I am only on 33 subs. That's still good, actually. That's still good. I think last time I checked on your channel, you were on 14, but now you're on 33, which is good. Grumpy Goro, clapping emoji. Thank you very much. Lego FJR, yes, thank you. Grumpy Goro, and I'm only 26 subscribers. It's still good. Guys, subscribe to Grumpy Goro and Cold Noah YT, and let's help them get more subs. Luigi Bros, thank you very much. Fairs Paul, I'm a new subscriber, thank you. Actually, you know what? It's Sister Location's birthday. Sister Location's birthday, and me also getting 500 subscribers in one day, on the same day, is epic. Happy birthday, Sister Location 2. Next YouTube World War. PewDiePie versus CoComelon. I don't think the CoComelon thing is still that big, but I mean PewDiePie still he does use the CoComelon intros. But let's hope it's gonna be as big as PewDiePie versus T-Series, if not even bigger. So, 500 subs. That is half of 1,000 subscribers. That is a lot. I never thought I would ever even get 100 subscribers, let alone 5 times the amount of 100, which is 500. See how good my maths is, guys. Yeah, the whole sister locations before FNAF 1 video brought by Springlock Gamers comment section is a war zone. Yes, it is. FNAF turned into watching over dead possessed animatronics into a virus within the coding of a FNAF VR game. Yeah, it's really confusing. No, the next YouTube World War will be FNAF Stuff Official versus Springlock Gamer. Yeah. Me and Springlock Gamer, we're cool. I like Springlock Gamer's videos. They're actually really good, in my opinion. Because his videos have quite good evidence. I mean, yeah. He uses really strong evidence in his videos. Or the Mike Bro Army versus the Michael Emily. I mean, I'm already against Impulsive. Do you mean Impulse Evan by that? I can't believe there are 9 FNAF games. I've been here since FNAF 2. Yeah, it's a lot. That is actually a lot of games. I hate how people say that Michael Afton is Springtrap. He is not. William Afton is Springtrap and Scraptrap. Yes, Fazball, you are right. Well, no, I think Sister Location is after FNAF. Anyway, moving on. Next subject, please. Is SL before or after FNAF 1? Sister Location is before FNAF 1. It's been proved. It's been proven. There's lots of strong evidence. I've been here since the first game. That is 6 years, isn't it? 2015 is scary. 2020, time traveling ball pit. Before FNAF 1. I joined the FNAF fandom 3 years ago because 3 years ago. Or was it 4? No, it's been 4 years now. 4 years that I've been in the FNAF fandom. I've been here since Desolate Hope. Well, I've been here since the Pilgrim's Progress. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the sheer stupidity of FNAF Gacha fanbase? I mean, not all Gacha Life FNAF fans are bad, okay? Not all of them are. Some of them are actually pretty good. Well, the ones that aren't that smart, I would say 10. I have a theory that Vanny is being controlled by Glitchtrap, but Glitchtrap can only manipulate his victims into what he desires. Yes, I agree. I've been here since about first or second game. That's long. Now, Will Trap, I can agree with. That's been confirmed. I've been a FNAF. It was a tetraology. Tetra means. I don't want to think of maths right now. So, yeah. My favourite FNAF characters, Springtrap and Freddy and Scraptrap. My favourite FNAF character, as you guys probably know by now, is Golden Freddy and Fredbear. I like both Golden Freddy and Fredbear. I've been here since FNAF 1. That is 6 years, isn't it? Since 2014. It's really hard to believe that FNAF has been around for 6 years now. Since 2014. You've been here for 7 years. 7. Are you a time traveller? I left the FNAF fandom after FNAF 4 came out because you thought that was it. 2 years later, I came back before UCN came out. I think I left the fandom for around, I don't know, a year or half a year, something like that. You've been in FNAF since FNAF 2. That is, same, 6 years. Wow, that's a long time. I basically quit FNAF once this location came out. You kind of got bored. After I discovered that the lore is so big, I just couldn't just not to get back into the FNAF fandom. My favorite character is Circus Baby and Elizabeth and Scrap Baby. Yeah, Michael, I think you've mentioned that you like. I think you like Circus Baby the most, if I'm right. Your favorite character is William and Glitchtrap, and you didn't even know FNAF 6 existed until this year. Yeah, at first, when I was telling my friend about FNAF 6, I told him it was called Pizzeria Simulator, and he said, I hate simulator games, it's gonna be boring. But it turned out it had lots of lore connections in it. Guys, my computer's running out of charge. I'll just go and get my charger, and I will be back in another few seconds. I don't want the charge to run out. Guys, I'm back with my charger. The stream has been rescued and will not switch off. Alright, let's check what's being said in the chat. I really like live streaming with you guys because we get to just talk about lots of stuff. Okay. You said you love Circus Baby over 1,000 times. FNAF 2. Sorry, I studied FNAF for 5 years. Desolate Hope was a game Scott made before FNAF, which I played 7 years ago. Yes, Circus Baby is the best character. When we all called William Purple Guy. Circus Baby Rule 34 exists. When we called William Vicent, yes. I remember that from my video. My favourite is Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie is Dorko's most hated FNAF animatronic. Don't search rule. I don't even want to know what that is, really. Can you name the strongest animatronics, please? I think Springtrap is the third because of his strength. The strongest animatronics, in my opinion, the three most strongest. It's not just in order of strength. It's just order of being powerful in general and manipulative as well. I think the Puppet, Golden Freddy, and Springtrap. Springtrap because he has Remnant. He always comes back, and Golden Freddy because he has power over William as well because because Golden Freddy just controls William in hell, just creates this whole nightmare for him. And the Puppet because the Puppet brings life to all the animatronics. That's why I think these are the strongest ones. Zapper770, you created a horrible creation. Grumpy Goro says, no, I'm the strongest animatronic because the doors can't hold me down. Lego FJ, to you, Glitchtrap is the strongest. Yeah, could be, but I mean, I was just talking about the animatronics now. But yeah, Glitchtrap is also a very strong character in general. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. In my opinion, I just like Golden Freddy the most. He's my favorite. Why do people think William Afton is Vincent's twin brother? I don't know who this Vincent guy is. All I know is that it was a placeholder name for William. He's never mentioned through the game's books or series. Exactly. Who is the worst FNAF character? Pigpatch is terrible. I hate Pigpatch with a passion. I will punch Glitchtrap in the face. Springlock Gamer, Michael Emily Afton, and you represent Matt, Markiplier, and Dorko. Thank you. That is a very nice thing we have said. Who is Zure Mahmoodi? I'm not sure. Buff Helpy is the strongest. Buff Helpy is even more powerful than Scott himself. You're about to fight the Gacha community. Make a pig patch rant. Yes, I will make a pig patch rant soon. I've been planning to do one for a few months now, but I don't know. Yeah, I just hate Pigpatch a lot because he's just pathetic. Make a rant against people that ship the FNAF characters. Yeah, I don't understand this shipping thing anyway, because FNAF is a horror game about characters who animatronics who kill people. Killing. It's not a love game, is it? It's a killing game. Imagine if me, Springlock Gamer, and FNAF Stuff Official were roommates. That would both be good and a nightmare, because me and Springlock Gamer, we both believe in Mike Bro, and you believe in Mike Victim, so it could get a bit chaotic. Yes, make a Pigpatch rant. You're making a FNAF ship rant. The animatronic you hate the most is Foxy. I like Foxy. He's cool. I think that's one of the most favorite characters of the fandom. Why Bonnie in real life is a girl name? I'm not sure why Scott picked it. Maybe to make it sound a bit more human. Gacha ruined FNAF and Undertale. Undertale. Killing a game. Like, yeah. I mean, it's about death. It's not about love. Oh no. On to theories. Let's go. We would fight over McDonald's Scott burger. If Scott Cawthon makes a McDonald's burger, I'm rushing to McDonald's. I am going to break into the kitchen, and I'm going to steal that Scott's burger. I'm willing to pay McDonald's £300 for a Scott Cawthon burger. I don't know why Travis Scott gets a freaking burger. Who is he? He's just a rapper. Okay, that keeps saying, it's lit all the time. I don't care about Travis Scott. But we need a McDonald's Scott burger. Imagine this, Scott buys Chuck E. Cheese's. That would be epic. Imagine there were actual Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias in real life. Well, I hate Phantom Puppet. He sounds kill my bloody ears. I hate Phantom Puppet as well. Not hate, but I don't like the Phantoms in general. In Soviet Russia, Springlocks get trapped in humans. Anyway, FNAF Stuff Official ASMR is my favourite 24/7 live stream. ASMR. I don't think I'm ever gonna become an ASMR channel, but I think FNAF Stuff Official would do the best ASMR, because, I mean, I don't know why, but I think I am the best at everything. I'm joking, I'm not the best at everything. FNAF Minecraft Circus Baby and Elizabeth is the best. I personally don't like the FNAF Minecraft animations. I don't like the models in general. Speaking of animations, I was planning to do an 8-bit animation back a few months ago. I've completely scrapped it. I don't want to do it anymore. It's too much time, and I'm not really into... I don't really like doing digital animation. So, what I'm doing is Five Nights at Freddy's and 1930s cartoons mixed together, and I'm going to make an animation about it. It's going to be called FNAF... Actually, no, I'm not going to say the name now. But, yeah. That British accent, though. Pretty good ASMR. Thank you. By Angel 1985 YTGR. Thank you guys for thank you very much for staying and watching the stream. I am very sorry for that. That's the annoying thing about live streaming. You don't know when things will just pop up. I don't know who keeps calling me on Skype, but... Because I just... Yeah. So, let's talk about some more theories, shall we? Or just other FNAF things in general. Yeah, let's not talk about theories because it's gonna cause a bit of controversy in the... Mate, you have some explaining to do on who is calling you. So anyway, let's talk about some FNAF things in general. What FNAF things should we talk about now? Apparently Funko's making some human action figures. But I think the human... If you pause the trailer on Security Breach, Vanny jumps and you see a small clip of The Office. Ooh. Cold Noah Whitey says, name your 5 favorite games. Okay, my absolute favorite game of all time is Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's just the best game. It has the best soundtrack. Everything about it is amazing. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is by far my favorite game ever. My favorite FNAF game is probably Sister Location or yeah, it's either Sister Location or Ultimate Custom Night. Yes, I do like Ultimate Custom Night. Please don't judge me. And then probably Lego Star Wars or something. You have a theory that the security girl is Vanny, and this persona is a way for her to gain access into the Pizzaplex. I doubt that very highly because Vanny is someone who's being controlled and manipulated by William Afton. Your favorite game is Super Mario RPG, Earthbound, Undertale, Zelda, A Link to the Past, and FNAF 2. Those are some pretty good games. Your favorite Nintendo game is Super Mario Maker 2. Oh yeah, I love Super Mario Maker 2 as well. It's really good. Definitely much better than the first one. Sister Location is your favorite game. Yeah, I can understand why. Circus Baby. Yeah, I like Sister Location as well. It's not free roam, but it's much more different to the classic FNAF games. The ultimate theory, Sans is Ness. Yes, he is Ness, obviously. My personal opinion is that Sans is actually Matt from Wii Sports. You know? Because it's so obvious that Sans is Matt from Wii Sports, because Sans is an extremely hard boss fight. And Matt from Wii Sports is also kind of like a boss fight in the games. So, I personally think that Matt from Wii Sports is Sans. Obey Vanny, destroy Mario. That's probably what Bowser would say. Imagine if Bowser and William Afton somehow met and started working as a team. That would be crazy. Sans is Papyrus. My confusion levels are rising. Big Chungus is King K. Rool. They look very similar, apart from the fact that one's a crocodile and the other is a rabbit. Other than that, yeah. Oh, Big Chungus is actually William Afton's furry persona. Glitchtrap versus a puppet. Who would win? Glitchtrap would win, definitely, because he can control people and things. So, yeah. You guys know how Springlock Gamer said in one of his community posts that he wants someone to redraw his avatar for him? I did one, but then it's looked a lot like an albino James Charles. The picture of it is somewhere in my Discord server, so yeah, it looks a bit like albino James Charles. Or just even normal James Charles, because I don't know, he does makeup and stuff, so he just paints himself white. What if Mario killed Wario and Super Mario 64 is the future? This is why we see the Wario head. Sans is Bedlamp. FNAF Stuff Official and Michael Emily Afton are two of Springlock Gamers' split personalities. So, I am the British Springlock Gamer, and Michael is the Mike Victim Springlock Gamer, and so Springlock Gamer controls us, and we are Springlock Gamer. I am confused now at a very high level. My confusion is very high. What do you guys think about... I have a question. Who did the crying child / Chris possess? Well, Chris isn't the crying child's name. That's going to trigger Michael Afton a lot. The crying child most probably possesses Golden Freddy along with Cassidy. It's a very believable theory. Lego FJ, you believed in MikeBot once. How dare you? How could you? How could you? For a whole year. How could you do that? That is a sin in the FNAF community. That is unacceptable. I'm joking. The crying child possesses the crying child. Simple. I personally think that the basket of exotic butters is the crying child. I mean, they have lots of similarities. Mainly the fact that I don't really know, but they have similarities. Guys, my friend is annoying me about making a video to say that Patrick Star possesses one of the FNAF animatronics, and he won't leave me alone until I make that video. He's constantly going on my channel to check if I've made the Patrick Star video, and he won't leave me alone. So I have to make a video about Patrick Star possessing one of the animatronics. But two people can't possess the same animatronic. Actually, they can, as confirmed by the Stitch Wraith. If you don't know who the Stitch Wraith is, he's one of those mysterious characters in kind of short connected stories before, I think, the Fazbear Fright books. Who possessed Ennard? Well, Ennard is kind of a mixture of Circus Baby, Funtime Foxy, Ballora, and Funtime Freddy. So, partly Elizabeth Afton and whoever possesses the rest of the Funtimes. I doubt Funtime Freddy's possessed. I also doubt that Funtime Foxy is possessed, but there's a chance that Ballora is possessed. Crying child possesses Hattie Hattington. My evidence, they are both crying. Logic. Please make the Pope Francis is Golden Freddy video for April Fools or whenever. Okay. I don't have anything to do with April Fools. I was thinking of an April Fool's video where I say I've joined the Mic Trap team, but I thought no, that's going to be a bit stupid. So yes, I'll do that video. I know that Springtrap was William Afton's sister location in FNAF 3. What do you mean by in sister location? Oh, you mean the final cutscene? Yes. William Afton, Springtrap, and the Glitch Trap. All of them. Do you think Ballora is Mrs. Afton? I mean, based on some of her lines, for example, why do you hide inside these walls? Or admit it, you wanted to let me in. Could be Mrs. Afton, but there's nothing else to prove it, which makes it a very weak argument, but there's a slight possibility. Security Gal is all the missing children incident children because they're light grey and Security Gal's shirt is light grey. Exactly. That is the proof that we need. Exactly. I'd Mike is William kid. Does William know it's him? And if so, why does he attack him? Well, we know that William is a serial killer and he doesn't care about any of his kids. When his favourite child, who's Elizabeth, got killed, he didn't try to kind of do anything to help her or anything. All he did was just lock her in an underground basement under his house. So, and Michael's mission is to kind of destroy William, so that kind of explains why he attacks him. I don't like Sister Location on FNAF 4. Sister Location is personally one of my favourite games. FNAF 4 I kind of understand, but I mean not the mini games or the lore. The lore is really good, but the actual gameplay of FNAF 4 isn't my favourite either. I'm hyped for FNAF Plus. Yeah, I'm really excited as well. I think you have to pay for it because it's part of the Fazbear initiative thing, and Scott's kind of, or are they free? I'm not sure, but Scott Cawthon is actually paying the creators of the games to help the game's development, which is really nice of him, and he's also helping them to make merch for their games, which is really good. I think Five Nights at Candy's would be really good as well. The new one. I think it's Five Nights at Candy's 3, or is it 4? I think it's 4. Yeah, I think it's going to be really good as well. I think William cared about all his kids except Michael. Yeah, it kind of it could seem like that because Michael is the kid that kind of is the one that bullies the crying child. Could be because the crying child got all the love and Michael didn't. Do you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It's a really good anime. I love Giorno's theme. I really like it. But I haven't watched that much of it. But up to the parts I've watched, I've absolutely loved it. What would you do if FNAF was real? I would put myself in a box and chuck that box in the ocean and just, yeah. Or I would move to Mars. I think what was I gonna say again? I think Scott should do a FNAF 3 remaster and make it even creepier than it already is. In my opinion, FNAF 3 is the creepiest FNAF game. And I think he should make a remaster of, or a remake of FNAF 3 because Springtrap's jump scare is pretty lame. Even though those cold eyes are really creepy, I think he should make a remaster or a remake of the FNAF games. If FNAF was real, I would commit to the die. I wonder where the game testers got those circuit boards in FNAF VR. Probably Springtrap or Scraptrap. Maybe that's how Glitchtrap was created. Yes, most probably. I think they just found some old parts from the old locations and just scanned them into the VR game and created what we know as FNAF Help Wanted. We have been streaming for 1 hour, 9 minutes and 31 seconds already. Epic. Hello, William Afton, aka Springtrap, Scraptrap and Glitchtrap. Nice to see you again. If Scott does a remaster of FNAF 3, he should give Springtrap his AR voice. He should definitely do that, so people finally see so that some stupid people finally see that William Afton is indeed Springtrap. Scott should definitely give Springtrap his AR voice, because of the so-called mic trap confusion, which is really stupid. But yeah, he should give him the AR voice so people know that it's William. Even though he's already said it out of his own mouth that William is Springtrap and Scraptrap, for some stupid reason, some people don't believe it. I'm a computer expert and I can confirm you have to build the board thingies into a machine. You can't just scan it. Well, you can't really build them into the machine. That's not exactly how it works. If you want... It's kind of scanning the 3D models of the animatronics and kind of giving them a personality, and kind of having the circuit boards of the endoskeleton and kind of connecting them to whatever they're using to create the game. But it's not that you connect them to a machine. I really want another lockdown. Not because I don't want people to die, obviously, because it's honestly the cough that's going on is honestly affected so many people's lives, and in a really negative way. Not because of that, but I just want to stay home for another 6 months. Dude, this video game world, nobody like Minecraft, not real life. FNAF 3, if it was remastered, should use the Troll version's menu theme. It is much better. What do you think Glitchtrap's voice is going to sound like? I think it's going to sound a glitching voice, as heard from Vanny in FNAF 7 trailer. I think it's going to be William's voice, but yeah, a bit more glitchy. I don't think it's going to be William's Springtrap or Scraptrap voice. I think it's going to be William's sister location voice, but a bit more glitchy. Patrick. Hello there. Where is Patrick? Andrew, please. I'll upload the video soon, Andrew. Just give me some time and I'll do it. I've never been scared since I was in a real school lockdown. Wait, as in... What type of lockdown? Please give us more information. So, let's talk about some more Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Andrew, you're waiting. Okay, I'll upload it. I can't do it today because I've got work to do today. I'll try and do it tomorrow, just give me time. I want Glitchtrap's voice to be like William acting as a crazy cartoon character. That would be good. But I also really like it to be kind of like the smooth British accent he had in FNAF Sister Location, but just a bit glitchy. And... fun fact, did you know that PJ Hayward, the voice of William Afton, isn't actually British? I think he's Australian based on his accent. No, it should be Patrick's voice. Oh my god. Andrew, I promise I will upload the video. I'll do it. Not today, I'll do it tomorrow. FNAF stuff official. Andrew is holding his family in a rock until the Patrick video is made. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I want Glitchtrap's voice to be PJ Hayward doing a SpongeBob impression. Alright, jump into theories because we all need to try and answer some questions. Okay, let's talk about some theories. What theories should we talk about? I am currently confuffled. So, theory talk. What theories do you guys want me to talk about? Please just comment some theories and I'll talk about them. Gabriel, Susie, Fritz, Jeremy, and Cassidy. Who do you guys think the missing children incident kids were? As in, do you think they have a bigger role in the games, or do you think they had any connection to William? Why is there so much trash in the FNAF offices? Well, I don't know. Maybe most probably because the night guards who worked in in the FNAF pizzerias, weren't that clean. And I mean, I would understand why they would just trash the whole place around, because it's gonna be a frustrating job. So yeah. In Glitchtrap, William's full spirits or a part of his spirits or an AI is based on his personality. Yes. How did Vanny become evil? Glitchtrap is kind of manipulating her. Dank memes. Hello there. How are you? In the VR game, you can pick up the trash and throw it. Yeah. Do you guys think FNAF VR happens after FNAF 6 or before FNAF 6? I think it happens after FNAF 6 because we see a Scrap Baby plushie in FNAF VR. Connection terminated. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Gabriel is Freddy, Jeremy is Bonnie, Susie is Chica, Fritz is Fox. Yeah, I kind of meant, I mean, do they have a bigger role in the games? If you still even remember that name. I feel I have a great origin for Vanny that barely any bad guys have. What if Bowser was dating Peach? I mean, that's what Bowser wants to do. Bowser wants to date Peach, but Peach doesn't want that to happen. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. FNAF VR is after. Yes, FNAF VR is after FNAF 6. Because of the Scrap Baby plushie and Glitchtrap even being there. Who do you guys think is more annoying, Dee Dee or Pigpatch? My personal least favourite animatronic is Pigpatch. I hate Pigpatch even more than Dee Dee. I know that may sound like a surprise to many people, but Pigpatch sucks. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume. Fun fact, FNAF VR feels real. Yeah, I mean, I used to talk to my friend about FNAF VR game. We were like, it would be really creepy if they made one, and they did. I have a question. If William got killed in a suit, how did he get out, and how did he even move? Well, he didn't really get out of the suit. I mean, he just moved around, I don't know, after 30 years. Most probably because of the remnant. DD, Balloon Boy, DD. It looks like you guys hate DD a lot. Diddly Dingle Dongle. I guess that means DD as well. Yeah, I hate DD as well. My least favourite animatronics Pigpatch, then it's DD. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end the I'll end the stream in 2 more minutes, okay? Because I need to go and do some schoolwork, also known as school torture. FNAF VR takes place 2030. Yes, 2030 or sometime after 2030. Balloon Boy should burn in hell. He's worse than Dee Dee and Pigpatch. Looks like you hate Dee Dee a lot. Diddly Dingle Dongle is my own original character. Grumpy Goro, you should make a FNAF fan game. Please make one. He got burned and his soul transferred to Scrap Trap. I don't think that actually happened. Springtrap, the William's body is in Scrap Trap, is in Springtrap and Scrap Trap. It's just that the suit's changed. I got a C in history. That's still good. It's better than an F, which is the important thing. DDD is gonna clubber the Night Guard into next week. What is your favorite Batman game? I'm not the biggest fan of DC or Marvel or superheroes in general, and I've never played any of the games. We'll make a Five Nights at Diddly Dingle Dongle game. Same corpse, different suit. Yes, that is true. Alright guys, so thank you guys very, very much for staying on the stream